What was good, George? You ball Benoit Conflict Sports.
What was up with your boy Baker? Conflict of Sports.
Why? Let's say the boot is Eazyana. Conflict of Sports.
What it do? What it do? What it do? You know what I'm saying? Baker joined us again. You know what I'm saying? Baker back with us.
Yeah, man. Duty calls, bro. Crazy week.
Yeah.
Still crazy. But
so we got a couple of things. We're gonna jump on. We're gonna talk about some, a bunch of stuff going on in the NFL. It's fight week. We got a couple of fights this week. You got that Shields fight, Wilder fight, Haney fighting again. So it's a big fight weekend this weekend. The NBA season about to start. Well, preseason already rolling right now, but the regular season about to roll over. Had a big situation in Golden State. We're gonna talk about that. Get some thoughts and opinions on that situation. So first off, man, let's jump into this Davante Adams situation, man. How y'all feel about that? Now, I'm gonna say this. I saw another video angle of it other than the initial video, because the initial video made it look bad. But the other angle that I saw, he didn't push him hard. And the cameraman, as Davante Adams trying to get through the tunnel, the cameraman just hurry up and walks in front of Davante Adams. So he pushes him. Now, like I said, the initial video, it looked, because I guess they slowed the video down. I think they slowed it down a little bit. So it looks like he really came with force and really pushed him. But when I saw the second video at a different angle, and I see, the cameraman, he really just walks in front of Davante Adams and kind of stops in front of him. And Davante Adams pushes him. And from that angle, he barely pushes him. So now, I don't know. I don't know about this situation. It's Stephen A. Smith said it earlier. It's a money grab. It's a big money grab.
I wouldn't say it's a money grab, man. That's just dumb, man. I don't care. I mean, you just lost the game. They don't give you the right to push nobody. I don't care if he didn't walk in front of you. I don't care. Like, I saw both angles, and man, that nigga was wrong for that. Point blank, period. I don't care how it looked. He was wrong for it. It is what it is. He let his frustration on the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brawl into after while he walking into it. It could have been anybody. He didn't do it because it was the cameraman. It could have been anybody that he pushed. It was just who was right there at the moment. And I mean, like I say, it wasn't like it was. I think it was out of frustration. Like, just, it wasn't no ill intentions behind it. It was just what was going on at the moment, and it should have been handled different. Point blank, period, man. I mean, hey, because guess what? If dude would have got up and then attacked Davante Adams, then what?
He'd have got his ass whooped.
But
at the same time, at the end of the day, you gotta respect all your surroundings when you're a professional. You're not in that. You're not no amateur. It's not fucking celebrity death match. It's none of that shit, bro. At the end of the day, take your lick. Mm-hmm. That man coming out with some money. He's gonna be richer than what he was before he got pushed. Settle in court, which is gonna settle in court, because if he try to fight it, he's gonna lose more money and it's gonna look bad on him.
He already got charged. He already got.
No, I'm saying though, but it's gonna settle though. It ain't that man not going to court with that man. People gonna sell that man, gonna name his price. They're gonna try to counter. That man gonna say, no, I want this. They're gonna pay that man. Then he gonna get suspended probably. They suspended him or something like that?
He will get suspended.
Yeah, he gonna get suspended a couple of games, maybe about 2-3 games. Cause the NFL gonna make it like that. Cause if they don't do nothing about that, then everybody that got a camera gonna be in jeopardy. But at the end of the day, I look at it like this too. If that man would have took some fire ass pictures of you, or if he took some fire pictures of you, you got to thank that man for getting your image out there. He hired by the league to take pictures that nobody else can take in the stands to make the franchise, to make the league, and make everything look good based off if you win or you lose. Everybody got a moment where they got a dumb picture or a picture when you're losing. Kobe got him, LeBron got him, Jordan got him. Everybody got them dumb ass pictures, man. So at the end of the day, take your lick. You're a grown ass man. I'm pretty sure that money not gonna hurt him. But at the end of the day, you take your lick straight up.
Yeah, it definitely was out. It definitely was out of frustration. Like it definitely was out of frustration. You know, like I said, when I looked at the second, when I looked at the other video, you know, and you see him, you know, the cameraman, like Davante Adams walking with the security, and the cameraman. At like, I guess it was almost like at the last minute he was trying to get across, and boom, they cross and pass right there. But you know, yeah, you definitely know it is out of frustration, you know. But yeah, it's gonna cost him some money.
Some money that he really ain't gonna lose. He gonna miss out. Fuck it, he can't buy another car. Right now, that's some car money, man. That man. All that money you make, man, break that man off, get a man his money, learn your lesson, go out there and produce. If your contract saying that you got to make X amount of catches and yards or whatever, he gonna get that shit back. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that was unprofessional. Straight up, it was unprofessional. Yeah. They get mad when the fans throw shit at them. They want, the fans threw this at me. Oh, come on, man.
But you know, that's one of them things where but we also got to look at this too. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the cameraman did it on purpose, but you got to look at this too. You know, you got that fan last week running on the field, gets tackled by Bobby Wagner, files a lawsuit against the you know what I'm saying? So now this situation,
look, that man do right to fucking sue that nigga. He do right. Like,
that
man walking with his camera in his hand, and you just feel because you're mad. Like I say, it could have been anybody that walked right there. Just so happened it was that cameraman. So that's who got pushed. And that ain't right for him to have that type of mindset to think, because I'm Davante Adams or I'm this and that. I can do that. No, nigga, you can't do that.
No, I don't think professional. I don't think
he a professional.
I don't think it was because he's Davante Adams. I just think.
No, I'm saying. I mean, that's not saying Davante Adams, but that's. I mean, for somebody that the way he did it, nigga, like man, I'm me. Like what's gonna happen? Like, man, you act like you lost a Super Bowl, nigga. You lost a fucking game, nigga. You lost a Monday night football game, nigga. Like, nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
It was. You know, all it was a frustration.
That nigga need to get suspended for more than one game too.
Yeah, I said about 2-3.
It was,
that's an NFL worker. That's a worker.
It was a frustration reaction.
Yeah, fuck that, man. You ain't hold your frustration. You're a grown ass man. You ain't take that shit out on your teammates. Just to say, man, that cameraman ain't do you nothing, man. You know,
nah, he did.
That's that. I mean, he apologized, but fuck that, man. Yeah.
No, I want my check. And to circle back to what Courtney said,
cut the check
about that other situation. He about to get a check too, cause that's the crazy thing about it. They didn't do nothing wrong, but he getting a check too because ain't no law saying it is against the law to run on the field. So he winning just off of that. They didn't pull that part. It's not against. They don't say nothing. In the law, in the rule, none of that. They ain't got no disclaimer when you buy your tickets in. You can't jump on the field. So he gonna make money just off of that. But to circle back from that, them players, I feel like them players should get, if they do get sued for any kind of money because they was helping the officials out of the game, every time they tackle somebody else, them people didn't get no, like, y'all gotta make the rules if that's not allowed. What about all them other people that got tackled in the middle? If they do running on the field with that thong on at one time. They tackle his ass.
You gotta realize though, man, California is a different place, man.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
so that I can see how they charge them dudes, but also too is like dude running on field with something. So it's like, I mean, what we supposed to do? We don't know what he running on
Yeah, now
field, so
that
you gotta
now
protect.
that's what I was gonna say. That one, now that situation there, he don't deserve a dime. Like
A
I'm
like
gonna
gun.
get that check, boy.
like no, he don't like that one right there. Is like no, you don't deserve a dime. Like you running
Man,
on the
listen.
field,
If y'all
like
didn't tell me I couldn't run on the field, and I ran on the field, and them boys tackled me with all that equipment on, I'm suing y'all fucking ass. No. Take it to court. Straight up. I ain't hurt nobody. Y'all, man, I'm about some big boy. Now you deserve. Now I'm not saying he didn't deserve to get tackled because I mean it is what it is. You ain't supposed to be on the field. We know that, but they ain't got no rule or no law. They ain't say that came out. That man put it on that. There's no law saying that you cannot run on the field. He did not break no law. Now they was trying to help, but them boy about to get that check. They're gonna settle too. That's 2 checks right there. Him and the other man get the same amount of money because the other dude that got pushed by Adams, he getting that check.
I'm about
Because
to.
that's just a bad situation. And then old boy that got tackled, he got hit by 2 NFL players. That's 200 a lick right there, boy. Give him my 400, boy. Nah. And we're gonna buy my baby girl because it's a girl. We know it's a girl. That's what it was. Gender reveal. So he about to get a brand new stroller for his baby
Oh
girl and a
man,
college
that
fund.
wasn't no man. That wasn't your gender reveal, man. He was protesting the animals, man.
No, man, they said it was a gender reveal, man. Him and the little lady before the game.
No, man, that nigga
Oh,
he was
I thought
protesting
that's what
the
that was. I
animals.
read this. See, you can't always believe what you read.
Yeah, man,
Well,
he
I
was
seen that on that.
protesting.
That man was a gender reveal. I thought that man, fuck it. We about to make a baby girl.
Nah,
And
he did the pink because of the pigs.
shit, boy, that bacon be hitting though, fuck. That man getting that check though. Fuck them people. Get your money. Like my dog Dolph said, get paid, young. Get paid.
Now I'm looking at something right now. I guess this was as of 2017. It said any running or throwing objects onto the field is an infraction with a $250 fine.
Man, that man about to get paid. They hurt that man. That face mask was all on that man back. Give my money, boy. Give my money. I want my money.
Shit, man, they fucked over that boy, man.
I want that. They
I looked at it like they intentionally like, ooh, like it was like, ooh, we got a chance. We got to take this opportunity.
Man, look, they tackle that man like they was doing the Oklahoma drill, man.
Man, they nailed that nigga to the ground.
He was distracting. He was distracting the game.
When they tackle him, they was losing. That's what we need to find out. They was losing and they tackled the losing team. Tackle them.
Yeah,
that's the same shit. They're frustrated. They're professional. Y'all mad at that man? Should tackle them people on the field. Stop the first down. But don't want to tackle somebody running with a damn color flip or whatever the fuck you call it. Huh?
Security couldn't catch him.
Yeah, that ball run a 4.3 and a 40.
And they were burning security.
Man, you seen that man run? Man ran a 4.3 and a 40, man.
And they go burning security.
Yeah, that man 4.3 and a 40, man.
Hey, but you running on the football? Hey, you run on the football field. You run across the baseball field, soccer field, NBA court. Hey, something happened to you. That's your fault.
That's the consequence.
Like I say, listen, I want my check. Like, hey, listen, y'all remember baller blocking when they ain't had a mail? That woman hit the corner. Where is my check? That's what I just said, boy. Baller blocking. Where is my check?
And look, don't get me wrong. The dude, they're gonna work it out. He's still gonna get some money, even though he shouldn't, because you was running across the football field. But they still gonna pay him some money.
But I want 400 after tax. No. When you sue somebody, you need to put that in the disclosure when you tell a judge. I want 400 after I pay all them people who get this money. I want 400. That's what I want to be left with. After I pay everybody that get their hand, everybody get money. The government get money. The state. After that, I want my 400. So if I gotta sue you for 6 to get my 4, that's what we're gonna do. I want 4. I'm coming out with 4. And if I'm not coming out with 4, I'm running on the field again next week, and we're gonna get 4. We get 4.
Nah, I think this is I don't know how often we have this conversation, but we have this discussion a lot about the NFL refs. They need to get it together. The NFL need to get it together. These roughing the passer penalties. Well, the refs, period, bro. They always hurting. They're always messing up games some kind of way. But these roughing the passer calls, I don't know how many of them y'all saw, but they were horrible. Like they were horrible. Like you got defenders. You got defenders now. Like when they go for a tackle, they literally trying to slow themselves down or turn their body so their whole body weight not even falling on the quarterback, just so they don't get a roughing the passer penalty. So like if it's to the point where defenders can't tackle the quarterback, you might as well turn the NFL into two-hand tap or flag football.
You're on that field, you're getting popped. They wouldn't worry about all that extra. Tua didn't get that treatment. Why they ain't throw? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. They got my dog damn near semi-retiring this motherfucker. You can't even tap this man. I don't give a damn how many rings you got.
Boy, hands was like this, boy.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. That concussion shit not no joke. Like, come on. Like, you knocked the man. All right.
But so I don't know what y'all got. What's y'all opinion on these penalties, the roughing the passer calls? Because it's like the one with Grady Jarrett, on Tom Brady is like, bro, really? And Tom Brady it's the NFL has it to where the quarterbacks are actually looking for these calls. Like he looking at the ref like, bro, you not gonna throw the flag? And it's like, bro, that is not rough. That was not a roughing the passer. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. The NFL is getting very soft. Everybody knows, bro. NFL is a physical sport. Football is a physical sport. Like, we understand, you're trying to have player safety. You want to try to keep the quarterback as safe as possible. But, there's we can tell when it's, a over aggressive hit on a quarterback. We can tell when it's like, okay, he might have did a little too much on this. You know what I'm saying? If this dude literally sumo flexing the quarterback, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then you can throw, okay, bro, like you can throw a flag on that. You know what I'm saying? You basically sumo wrestling the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Suplexing the quarterback. But if you just going straight up tackle the quarterback, bro, like what do they want these dudes to do, bro? Like these be some 350-pound linemen, you know what I'm saying? 280-pound linebackers, bro, coming in. You know what I'm saying? They coming in full speed. Like, how do you want them to, you know what I'm saying, tackle the quarterback?
What's up, world? It's your girl Smiley Love of Smiley Crafts and Things. And basically, I make handmade crafts with resin and epoxy. And I also resell jewelry as well. So follow my Instagram. It's smileycrafts.things, THANGS. And by using FOH podcast, when you DM me, I will take off 15% off your purchase. Thank you.
You might as well just two-hand tap the quarterback.
I mean, this shit is turning into a fucking touch. Basically, the NFL is slowly becoming touch. The NFL will become what the fucking Pro Bowl game is now.
Yeah, bro. But the refs have too much control over games, over outcomes of game. Like they really be messing up games with a lot of these bad calls.
They parlay
at crucial times too. At real crucial times.
You don't want to mess up their parlay.
Hey, that's what I think. That's what I think. I think they on them parlays. I think them refs in on them parlays too.
Of course, that shit will never stop. You can't tell if them people really for whatever. If I ain't gonna lie, if I had a passion for refereeing like that, shit, I'll go on that. But you know how much money you can make on the side without even being tied to that shit?
Yeah.
All you gotta do, you like, let's just say I'm a referee and I got E. You know what I'm saying? E can be the person that's doing the bets and shit like that. I ain't even gotta have my hands tied in it. You know what I'm saying? I can backdoor that. E could tell me, look, bro, do not let this man cross the 50 after the third quarter with 2 minutes left. I'm gonna call him. I'm stopping the play, and we're gonna review everything that passed the 50. Once I get the check, I'm gonna have E backdoor and hire me to come do some landscaping at the crib. You know what I'm saying? That money will flip right there. So E got me doing landscaping. I'm charging E $250,000 for some landscaping, but then I'm gonna use some of that $250 to actually hire somebody to know how to do that landscaping. That landscaping gonna get done. That money accounted for. You feel me? Hey man, there's so many ways to hide money.
Well, we know we can't put Baker out there being no NFL ref.
Oh, y'all don't put me in no Saints game. Boy, I'm telling you, every playoff game I want the Saints, boy. We ain't losing, boy. Everything that's touched, pushing the backfield, holding, look, everything, boy. Everything. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I'ma just go run by a player and just say some shit, you bitch ass. He gonna be like, boy, run it up. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 58. Oh yeah, number 58.
He would not. Baker wouldn't last. Baker wouldn't last the first quarter as a.
Oh no, I'm last. I'm gonna follow all the rules until it's time to make that bet. My call's gonna be so low in efficiency as far as actually messing the game up until it's the 50. I only need about 3. I need about 4 of them calls right there. That's $1 million right there from E. E probably gonna hit for 500. He gonna break me off 250. I just need to do that 4 times. After that, we're gonna chill out for a year. I'm gonna do my thing. The next year, I'm gonna hit them again. Every other year, $1 million under the table, ball. And then by that time, we might be hitting Nick so much, he might become a back judge or something. Boy, we be in that thing cutting up.
And then got it all planned out, man.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Now imagine 2 million coming in every 2 years, boy. We messing calls up. And then it's gonna make it exciting too, because I'm gonna go run over there and I'm gonna fuss with E to make it seem like we got a misunderstanding, so they can't say we cool.
Oh, bro. But through 5 weeks right now, if y'all can pick, what team is y'all biggest surprise in the NFL right now through 5 weeks? It could be a bad start or a good start. What team is y'all biggest surprise? For me, my biggest surprise. Matter of fact, we kind of talked about the one player from them. I'll go with the Las Vegas Raiders. Starting 1-4. I don't think anybody expected the Raiders to start off 1-4. Like, y'all trade for Davante Adams, give him the big contract, take him away from Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Derek Carr and Davante Adams, best friends, played college ball together. It's like, okay, Raiders, we see what y'all trying to do. You know what I'm saying? You already got, nice wide receiver, core, tight end, running back. Like, okay. Through 5 games, man, 1-4.
Shit, my biggest surprise, I got 2 of them. One, I'm pissed off that they doing that, and the other one, I'm surprised. I'm gonna go with I ain't even gonna do that. I'm gonna do the one that I'm pissed off about. How the fuck the Cowboys got that record?
I knew he was gonna say the Cowboys.
Ain't no way. Them people gotta be paying. Jared know what it is. I'm telling you, got them jump man and ball not getting past the red zone. Ain't no red zone in this game. Ain't no such thing as red zone. Y'all 20-yard penalty.
Realistically, bro, no. They have a solid defense, man.
Look, there you go.
They have a solid defense.
There you go.
And Cooper Rush is just doing what he got to do. He doing enough without doing too much to win games.
There you go. You walked into that one. I knew you was gonna be happy about that one. Look at him. He's just smiling and blushing and shit. God damn, dog. That we talking. Should we bring up that family tree again?
Oh man.
But the other one so the one I'm really shocked about, I knew they was gonna do good, but I didn't think it was gonna be like that, is the Eagles.
Man, and hey, that's another one. Like if I would have said a good team, that's them, the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles, they ball putting in work. He's showing why he's a good quarterback. Like he's showing why I transferred. All that's showing right now.
Yeah.
And if you match the two without the concussions, they really doing good as a duo from different teams. It's just a concussion messed my dog up. You know what I'm saying? But
that's why it sucks for Tua. You know what I'm saying? How all that happened, because he was having you know what I'm saying, he was playing good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Miami was playing good, you know.
But I hope football not over for him, but at the end of the day, I hope that his passion for the game. But I'm just saying though, I just hope before you say that, I just hope that his love and passion for football don't cause him later injuries when he get older after football. Like if it's time to hang it up, if them people telling you not to, like it's okay to walk away. He could be many things in the NFL still. He ain't gotta be on the field to be dominant. You ain't gotta be on the field to be a factor. Like he could be something way much more probably off the field just as on the field. So I just hope he don't put himself into a situation to where he can't toss his grandchildren up in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's my two though. The Eagles and the goddamn Cowboys. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Can't believe them people, man.
My two. Well, I got two. Not that we were doing two, but I got two. I'm gonna go with the New York Giants.
That's another one.
They 4-1, bro. Nobody thought that them dudes would be 4-1 as of today.
Yeah.
That's in the division. They 2-0 in the division. You know, just to say, I don't know who they played yet in the division, but they're 2-0. Well, they had to play Dallas and Washington. Also, I think I'm gonna have to go with these guys, man, because these guys has stepped it up this season, and I don't know, man, but man, the Jets are 3-2 right now.
That's another one.
The Jets are 3-2 right now, you know, and I don't know how.
The New York teams are some of the New York teams right now.
You know, I don't know how, but yeah, man, they there right now. So, you know, that's the two that has my biggest surprise. Of course, I already knew the Bills, what they were, you know, I already had high expectation for them already. You know, the defending Super Bowl champs, the Rams, they looking
and like for back another surprise is them too. The way they playing right now is they do not look like the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
Like they do not look like the Super Bowl champs. But the Giants that was another good, you know.
And I'm gonna go one more, man. The damn Broncos, bro. You know, them and Russell. You know, I thought, you know, hey, you put your money on Russell, you're gonna win. And
it's not.
Those Smith got better stats than them.
Yeah, it's not working right now. It's not working. It's not working.
You know, but yeah, really, really do. Like I say, man, the Giants, bro. I'm gonna have to go with them, bro. They really.
look, right now that the NFC East looking like the best division in football right now.
Yeah.
Eagles 5-0, Cowboys 4-1, Giants 4-1. But what's the biggest thing though? Saquon Barkley is healthy.
Yeah.
He leading the league in rushing right now. That's a big part. That's a big part, bro. You got a healthy Saquon Barkley, bro.
Yeah.
That's and another angle, another surprise, and I think we can probably all agree on that too. Is the Saints right now? We with everything we did in the off season, getting people back healthy. I definitely think we all thought the record would have been at least opposite of what it is right now with the players that we drafted, the players that we signed. But once again, injuries are playing a part again.
Yeah, man. Injuries are killing us, man. That's the main thing that's killing us, man. Injuries, man.
But big up to Taysom though, because he had a day Sunday. Him and Kamara definitely came to play Sunday. Him and AK did their job Sunday. So, and I know they got a lot of, I know a lot of people was excited for Hill, the way he played. It's like, man, put Hill, start Hill. Right. Can he do it for a whole game? I like Hill, where they got him. You know what I'm saying? Moving him around, using him how they using him. You know what I'm saying? Because trying to get him to do that for a whole game it will be too predictable.
Yeah.
It will be too predictable. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, people like, oh man, yeah, let Taysom start. You know what I'm saying? But to throw the ball, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boomed out. He got one good pass, but he doesn't have that accuracy there, to do that consistently for a whole game. Now you mix him in as a tight end, put him at quarterback, let him run, you know what I'm saying? Move him around the field. That's what Taysom Hill is good at.
Yeah.
The only thing I want them to start doing different with him though, which is really moving him around more and getting the ball in other ways. Cause okay, it worked against, it worked against Seattle. You know what I'm saying? He ran the ball, it worked against Seattle, but every time a team plays us and they see him lining up at quarterback, they're going to be prepared for him to run the ball.
Yeah.
It's going to work against some teams and it's not going to work against other teams. So you really have to move him around like they said they was going to move him around. Throw him the ball at tight end. Let him get in those routes. Let him run those routes as tight end. And get him out there more. Because just lining him up at quarterback to run the ball, like it's gonna be very predictable. And like I said, it's gonna work. It's gonna work against some teams. You know what I'm saying? A play or two here, he might break one, but it's not gonna work against every team because they're gonna be prepared for it if they don't move him around in different areas.
That tight end is a different animal. I mean, we know he can take hits, we know he can give hits, but catching the ball with them linebackers looking for you, that's a different area right there. That's not the same kind of football when you catching it and you don't know what's coming. And he not no speed type of back. Like he got some wheels on him, but you got to be built different for that middle. You know what I'm saying? That middle linebacker and that free safety, or that free safety and that middle linebacker, they're gonna see that coming. They're gonna light them up. especially without a quarterback that actually is accurate enough to throw it to where he can catch it and tuck. I wouldn't recommend that. We'll be losing him soon if that's the case with that. They can't throw too many like that. They got to be like a trick play or some shit. So where he got a designated block out there for him, making sure. But I mean, it sounds nice, and it. I'm not saying it won't work.
Get him on some screen. You know what I'm saying? Get him in the screen game.
That middle, bro, old slant in the middle. You know, the middle linebacker be sitting right there waiting for it. They gonna have. That man, that you pretty much that middle linebacker just sitting there in a rocking chair, just waiting for something to come across the porch. That's a different thing right there. That's different.
Come on, man. That boy, you know what I'm saying? We even had that boy running kickoffs, man. You know, when
I take that. The kickoff different than running up the middle with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
When Hardy got hurt, you know what I'm saying? They even put that boy back there returning kicks, man.
Them people just trying shit, man. Come on, let's be honest with each other. Them people just throwing in some shit and it's working right there with stuff like that.
But that ain't the first time they put him back there returning kicks, you know.
Nah, no, but for that game, that was if that shit didn't work, the headline would have been like, you know, you should have used them like this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like anybody that got field vision that would have been in that position when they kicked that ball off would have did the same thing he did.
So, but you know what I'm saying, it's still a you know, still a long season to go. You know what I'm saying? We got a much needed win because they definitely needed that win, right? Needed that. You couldn't come into week 6 at 1-4. So they needed that. And now we got the Bengals coming into town this week, you know, at home in the dome. You know, you got a couple of players, you know, that they used to the dome. You know, they won a championship in the dome a few years ago. You know, so good. You know, it's going to be a good matchup. You know, I know some of the Saints players, especially wide receivers, they definitely looking, you know, for Eli Apple. They're going to be looking for Eli Apple on the field for, you know, the comments that he said. You know, I know they did not forget, you know, the comments that he said about the city of New Orleans. So they're going to be looking for Eli Apple out there on that field. And,
I forgot he said some slick shit.
Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah.
The ball, throw it over. You guaranteed to catch. My son can go out there and catch a pass on that dude, man. So when I name these Saints players, I don't care who get offended, but I'm gonna say my top 2. I got a top 10 list of Saints players that I hate it, and I mean it when I say it. I'm gonna name 3 of them.
That's on the team right now.
No, just period.
No, we not talking about that.
No, but I'm saying no. I don't like Eli Apple. Don't like him.
Yeah.
Aaron Brooks.
Yeah, I think the whole world
don't like him. And to Bucky Jones.
Oh damn! I hadn't heard that name. I hadn't heard that name in forever.
That man, they used to win, man, and then another. I started off liking him before he even put the uniform on and played for us. When I found out what number he picked, when he picked with the Saints, he was already out of there because I was still mad about the trade to Miami. So when I seen that, and then I seen what he started doing, he ain't had a chance. Man ain't had a chance, boy. Man, come on, man. Horrible. They used to get that man, like my boy said, he used to get my man crazy work. They were giving that man crazy work out there.
Well, okay, so you named all the players. Who you talking about with that last one?
Crazy work. I'm gonna save that for another episode because I can keep going. I might have more than 10, but I'm gonna just leave it with 3.
That dude there, bro.
I'm gonna leave it with 3.
Not good.
Piss me off.
Not good. Not good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, we got fight week. Got some good fights coming up this weekend. It's gonna that's gonna lead up to what I'm saying, another fight situation. Um, Wilder is back in the ring.
He got to knock him out.
After a year. Yeah, he got to knock him out. He got to knock him out. Like, he got to. Like, it ain't no way around it. Like, you stepping back.
I say, give him 2 fights, knock out 2 people, and call back. I need the trilogy.
Yeah, man, that's the only way.
That was the trilogy.
That was. Yeah. You're right. That was the third. We need a 4. We need a 4.
Tyson Fury wouldn't give him another fight. Honestly, Fury not that crazy. He not gonna give him a 4th fight. Cause now
I need that 4th fight. That man needs to come off that. He whooped my dog twice. I still say that man has something in his glove. I don't care what nobody say. The way man was swinging, that man had something in that glove. But on Wilder's side, he should have took that advice from Floyd. He should have put his ego to the side. I ain't never seen nobody wrap their gloves and put them gloves on without Floyd team in the locker room. Yeah. And actually, I said this before. I seen somebody have their gloves wrapped or they was taped up already and Floyd people was in there. Them people made that man cut that off and retape because they didn't see it. Cut that. I wasn't in here. Y'all started without me. I might be 3-4 minutes late. Y'all gotta cut that off. I gotta see it. It's nothing. Or the fight not going to happen.
Yeah, and I saw a clip earlier. You know what I'm saying? Wilder, he gonna be on the other show with Fred Taylor and Shannon Crowder them.
The Pivot.
Yeah, the Pivot. And they was asking him about that. And honestly, I'm really think like, even though I definitely had my opinions too, because I saw highlights from those fights, and I definitely noticed there was something wrong with his gloves. And Wilder still, like, till this day, that's his thing. Till this day, he's still standing on that. That
man ain't got no reason to lie, man. That man lost a fight. You think? Look, I look at Wilder as a stand-up dude when it comes to stuff like that. He got his shit with him. Everybody got it, but he got his shit in his way. If somebody whooped me on national TV, right, and we see what's going on with that, after all that time, that man still saying the same thing. I mean, ain't nothing gonna happen. But at the end of the day, man, that's not, to me. He didn't lose that fight. That should have. No, that would have looked. I think boxing covering that up because that'll look so bad on boxing if it would have came out that man had something in his glove. That would have opened up a whole ring of other stuff. So they just swept that shit under the rug. So I believe him because I was saying the same thing. That man, all the top of that man glove, that man was swinging like that, man.
Yo, yeah,
come on, man.
I saw that. Like, I saw those. Like, I saw that. It was like, okay, something is off.
Man, come on, man. And then there was no sweat.
Look, Wilder won the first fight. I don't care what nobody say. Wilder won that first fight. The count was slow. That fight should have never been a draw. The second fight, in which, the second fight, I think it was some other stuff with the gloves also in the second fight. But the one thing I still hold on Wilder in all of these fights.
I know what you're gonna say,
and I don't know why. I don't know why heavyweight don't. I don't think heavyweight have that catch weight. I don't think they do. But in all 3 fights, you're fighting against a guy that's a natural 300-pound man. And in all 3 of these fights, this dude is coming in to fight 40, 50 pounds heavier than Wilder. He doesn't condition his legs for that. And Wilder, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, you got a 40, 50 pound difference between you and this guy. And if he's putting all that weight on you, just leaning on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's taking your legs out right there.
Right.
You know, and I definitely agree with what Baker said earlier. He should have took advice from Floyd and let Floyd train him. Like, my biggest thing has always been with Wilder, learn how to box. You know what I'm saying? My dude got natural country power, natural country Alabama dude power. Like, that right hand, if he hits you with that right hand, that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But as a Wilder fan and a boxing fan, you know that he just throws wild punches and then he tires himself out. He tires himself out because he's swinging, you know what I'm saying? Always looking for the big haymaker. And now you tired and your opponent saving his energy to knock you out.
Yeah, that big white boy ain't played no games. Hey, I watched all three fights.
And you know what I'm saying? And look, yeah, you know what I'm saying? There, you know, Fury them did do some, you know, he had some dirty stuff going on. But the one thing you can't take away from Tyson Fury, he is the better boxer. He's the better boxer. Yeah. You know, you can't take that from him. He's the better
for
boxer.
Sure. I mean, no, he's the only boxer.
Like he's the better.
When you look at it from that, he's the only boxer out of the two. Because dude, he, like you say, he not trained to box. That's one thing that I know about boxing. I'm not no expert in boxing or nothing like that. You know, I dabble in it, but I know that if you try, if your strategy is to knock somebody out, you already lost.
Yeah.
That just gotta happen. You can't go in the fight wanting to knock somebody out and actually trying to, that can't be your plan. Because the moment you swing a crazy one, that's when they're gonna hit you.
Yeah, and with what you just said, that's why so many people were quick to holler, oh man, Floyd fights are boring. Because he not looking to knock out people. He looking to outbox
points. That man know that points though. That man gonna he'll get about 4-5 of them. If the ref not breaking you up, I'm throwing bing, 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 bing. I'm trying to get every point. Like them points count.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people, oh man, boxing is boring. You know what I'm saying? Because all they want to see is somebody get knocked out. But the rules of boxing is hit and don't be hit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I definitely wish Wilder, you know, big ups this weekend. Hopefully he come in there, handle his biz, move forward. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney, George Kambosos, they got their rematch this weekend in Australia. You know, will Devin Haney retain the belt or George Kambosos get the belt back? We'll see. You know, Clarissa Shields fighting in London. You know, her opponent beat her when they were amateurs. You know, word is she got cheated. Now it's time to now it's time to take her belt. So, which I think she will.
Take it. Yeah, she gonna take that girl, bro. Man, that's tripping, man. Talking all that mess right there. That's all right.
I think she will take the belt.
One thing I know about anything, I've always been like this. People get different type of motivation, and you can motivate somebody by saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Like I've always been like that. I'm not about to say something that's gonna bring the best out of you. Like I'm always just gonna be, it is what it is. When it get there. But I'm not gonna sit there and say this about you. I'm not even like for example, let's just think about basketball or any sport before there was a first person to do something. Nobody was aiming for that. People was just playing until they said, "Oh, this is the first player to reach this many points in this many games." Well, guess what you just did? You done motivated the damn near 75% of the league that gonna want that record because now it's like, oh, I'm gonna be the next person to get that and I'm gonna do it better. That's what records really do. It's great that people make records and all of that. But once that stat line is put up there and they say, oh, this is the first person to do this, you best believe somebody like, oh, I can do that. I do that. I don't even really be trying that much. I'm gonna do that double. And then bam, now another record broken. Now they got another person. Oh shit, he did a double. I know, like it go on and on and on. That's how records really, you know what I'm saying? Motivation comes from somebody else's success.
Right.
So
yeah. So, and with all that fight talk, that leads me to this: the Draymond Green and Jordan Poole situation. The push that led to the punch heard around social media.
Oh, so for me, I just say this, bro. I'm speaking out of being a man. One thing you don't do is let somebody get in your personal space while y'all argue. That's the main thing. I don't care what y'all got going on. If we fussing, if you get in arm's reach, I'm gonna hit you first. I'm not trying to see what you're talking about. We know, like, it's none of that. And then to me, people gonna say Draymond wrong. I'm gonna disagree with them because at the end of the day, your first action can be taken in any way. We fussing, you push me. That's like punching.
Yeah.
You wasted your ticket on pushing me when you should have punched me. So I replied back with how you were supposed to do. That's how I feel about it. Now, as relationship wise, them being teammates and cool like that, I can understand somebody's argument saying that Draymond wrong. You know what I'm saying? Based off of that situation. And I can also say the Warriors organization is wrong because I feel like they kind of sweeping it under the rug like it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this is not the first time this happened. This probably been going on with them. Not with them two, but just in the organization. Jordan did it. Jordan was slapped. We hear about it. We ain't got no tape. But they say Jordan put them paws on Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that's another one. You can't tell me with Detroit back in the day when them boys was thugging like that.
Oh yeah, it definitely happened.
I mean, like, you can't tell me the boys ain't had no fight. Everybody, man, anybody that plays sports, man, I didn't see any camera on the practice field. The boys throwing down and then play Friday night like it ain't nothing.
Hey, bro, like these things happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what makes it, what makes these situations bad is because people are so social media crazy and they want to be quick to release footage of something happening with teammates. You know what I'm saying? So now whoever leaked the footage, they made 50,000 to 150,000 just because they released that video.
I mean, man, that's the world we live in today, man.
But Draymond, he said, he came out and apologized. He said, he had some personal things going on, and he brought that inside, He brought the personal things inside.
Man, the true hurt. The true hurt. And the true hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is, but I read something saying they was going back and forth, and Jordan Poole basically told him the nigga was riding fucking Curry coattail for these years.
No, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But
and that's what happened. And And Draymond walked over and got in that man's face and cussed him out. Now you're right. You right, Baker, that maybe Jordan Poole should have got out first if this was the outcome. Definitely. If this was the outcome. So many, but at the end of the day, when you're thinking like, okay, man, you know what? First of all, we're a team. And cool, we're all here. It's a job to make money. But when we're building a brotherhood, dog, that breaks trust. Because of course, brothers fight and make up after that. But the way that happened and how, like, nah, man, that wasn't no brotherly fight. Like, that wouldn't know. Like,
to me, that came off as jealousy.
That came off of animosity. It's something there, and now that breaks the trust of the team itself. Like, because if I'm Jordan Poole, guess what? I don't care if you apologize. I don't trust you.
Yeah,
I don't trust you. I don't care how many times. Like, it ain't no like making up behind that. Yeah, you apologize, cool, but nigga, it ain't no making up. Like, nigga, you lucky I don't get off on you like after the season or just if leave. Like,
I got one for you, E. I got one for you. Yeah. This is me. Now, take for granted, or just to speak on it, nothing like I wouldn't even let nothing like that happen to me. Like, but at the same time, anything can happen. But for me, if it went down like that for me, let's just say I'm Jordan Poole. For me, I ain't talking about it. The reporters asked me about it. I'm getting up from the table. I'm not talking. I don't want to talk about it. I ain't talking about it.
Yeah.
Me, the first game, which is Tuesday against the Lakers, right? Mm-hmm. Now, Draymond might not be there. I don't know if he's there. I don't know how they're going to be there.
He's going to be there. He's going to be there.
So that's why they said that first game, that first game, soon as that motherfucker tossed that ball up here in the game, I'm stealing off on that man on national television opening night. That's me. I'm keeping it 100. That's me. Soon as we go for that, I hit a three, you come to, nah, take that. Now I got my lick back. Nah. I got my now what you gonna do? Because at the end of the day, if the league don't do nothing about it, the team don't do nothing about it.
Just got fined.
Y'all can't. I'll take that little fine, but y'all gonna treat the situation just like that happened with that. He had.
I'm saying that's all. I'm saying that's all that happened.
Yeah.
The reason why
national television, the opening night, because the camera's gonna be on them the whole time that game playing. They don't give a damn. LeBron on there, Curry. They're going to have the camera. Every time something happens or if they both on the bench, they're going to talk about they not sitting by each other. They didn't warm up by each other. They not pass. They didn't shake hands. That's all the story going to be because everybody, I'm tuning in just to see what the body language is looking like, honestly.
But
that's my team playing.
But that's the reason they're not suspending them because, that's the ring night. Everybody
man, fuck all that, man. That's something you need to remember. I stole off on that, man. I wasn't able to be at ring night. They gave me my shit in the locker room. Nah.
Yeah.
So, but
I'm stealing off on that ball. Soon as the referees come, they gotta throw me out the game.
That whole situation is great. You know what I'm saying?
But what y'all say though, I'm tripping.
But I can understand if he did, if he really did bring in that personal stuff, and we all been there.
Man, fuck all that, man.
We've all been there. No, listen, we've all been there before. You might have some personal stuff, and you take that. You know what I'm saying? You got that with you. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere else, and being that you got that personal stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Any other thing, it's just gonna add to. It's just going to add to whatever you got going on already. You know what I'm saying? So if that was the case, you know what I'm saying? He's still wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's still wrong. But if that's the case, it's like, yeah, bro, you can't. I tell people all that. I tell people that all the time, too. Like, bro, you got personal stuff. Don't bring that with you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the moment that we cross paths and them cameras rolling and there's not a commercial break, they could be subbing me in for dude. I'm gonna make sure after I go hit the table, we gotta shake hands. Like, all right, man. What?
But Jordan Poole definitely gotta get his lick. I'm sorry, like he definitely gotta get.
No, but it gotta be done on camera. I don't want to hear about it. I don't be like on a 30 for 30 in 30 years or whatever. Yeah, man. After the fight happened, a lot of people don't know. Jordan Poole snuck him in a lot. No, I don't want none of that. Listen, I'm playing this because you can have camera phones. You can bring your cameras and all that with you at the game, right? I'm buying. It's me. If it's me, I'm paying say so. I'm getting say so. Flow seats. He getting flow seats. Bring the equipment. Bring the equipment. Soon as they sub me in there, I'm gonna look at say so. He gonna turn his light on. Pop. Cut the tape. Make a highlight. Do that right down the sideline. Edit that and put that out there.
Yeah, see, man. Before we get out of here, man, what you gonna say?
And then they get their money from TMZ.
TMZ.
Oh no! Now, well, with that, the TMZ ain't gonna really pay for that because it's gonna be on live. So if that video out, they pay for exclusive. That's not no exclusive. Now, I will say this: you can make it exclusive if we do a behind the scenes of me leading up and name that bitch leading up to the punch. They'll pay for something like that.
The only other thing I was gonna say on that is you know what I'm saying, like one of the first thing Baker said, bro. It's like as a man, Jordan Poole should have knew that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all having a heated argument, bro. You do not let somebody come in your space that close.
Yeah, man. But I mean, come on, just to think, bro. I mean, I feel that. I totally agree.
Yeah, but no,
on,
but I know what Jordan Poole thinks.
We
in the
NBA. We in the NBA, bro. Like the NBA, we're at practice. Like this guy, he's damn near still a rookie. He don't. I mean, come on, man. Dre wouldn't have tried that.
I know what he thinks.
Draymond wouldn't have tried that with nobody else.
Like
Draymond wouldn't have tried that with Iguodala.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, let's keep it real. Like, he wouldn't have did that with Steven Jackson.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. He took advantage of this young player, his young brother. He took advantage of that man and used his veteran status, not even veteran status, but used his you know, his veteran status. And I mean, come on, man. He knew he wasn't gonna get suspended. He knew, all right, man, I'd take a little fine. Like, because guess what? If he had any doubt in his mind that he would have got suspended or really got punished, he wouldn't have did it, man. I don't like.
Yeah,
you know, like I definitely
know what Jordan Poole was thinking. You know what I'm saying? He in his mind, you know what I'm saying, he not thinking Draymond would have go off on him like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a sucker, man. That's a sucker. Like a Draymond a sucker, man. Draymond a sucker, man. It's a sucker for real, man.
Wouldn't do that to Brian.
Wouldn't do that to Brian. And
no. I think that's the one time LeBron to throw it all away right there. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
But yeah, that you know, we'll see how that situation unfolds. You know?
Before we go though, man, what's up with that Coach Prime situation, man?
Oh, another sucker.
Who is Swag? Who is Swag?
If I ain't Swag, who is Swag?
Hello.
But I saw like, you know, because I follow all that, man, and you know, basically his routine every game, like what he do every game, he normally runs around no matter what game they had, you know what I'm saying, home or away, he runs around the stadium. That's his routine.
Yeah.
The Alabama State players were cursing him out. Now they released this. They put this video out. Like this happened before the game. Like the Alabama State players cursing him out, this and that, disrespecting him, and all that. You know, after the game, go to shake the coach's hand. You know what I'm saying? Try to do the brother hug. The coach feeling salty because they lost. Give him a shove.
He had that ball with a stiff on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He had that nigga with the Heisman.
That man was salty, man. But at the end of the day, he was wrong. But on the other hand, Dion can't expect for that man to want to hug him after he shook his hand.
Right. Like, come on, man.
Like,
That
come on,
man.
man. That man shook your hand. You wanted that.
He shook your
that
hand.
Was that. Yeah. To me, that was that. That was that. You know how how they tell you. I don't know if they ever taught y'all this, but if you go to shake somebody's hand, when they put their hand on top, that's overpowering you, like showing dominance. So you gotta follow up with the other hand on top and shake it. Like you never put your hand on top of the other hand. Like if you shake somebody's hand and they put their other hand on top, like they say like that, that's like a dominant type of thing. And I feel like with Dion, he was trying to sun that man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, just shake that man's hand. It's all good, man.
Nah, he definitely did it to where like he knew how dude was gonna react. He knew dude wasn't rocking with him like that. So for him to even go in to try to hug after the man and shook your hand, you going in like that man had a right to stop you, like, and that's it. Like it shouldn't have blew out of proportion to where it is now that we're talking about it. Just to say, like, and I mean, Dion was right, and he was wrong.
I think it's the post interview that made it more of what it is now. With
and
you know what I'm saying,
that's what I was gonna say too.
With his comments, you know what I'm saying Dion is not swag and this and that. You know what I'm saying. I think that's what made it more into what it is now. You know.
I guess he meant it by Dion didn't go to a swag school, and I mean if that's what he meant, then. He ain't swag.
He ain't mean it like
it. Don't matter though, because at the end of the day, they got coaches that didn't go to no SEC school that's coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't gotta be shit. That man whoop your ass if you feel like honestly, that man said he want the homecoming game. So if I'm Prime, I'm gonna get. You want me to play off for homecoming? No, that's what you really want. I'm gonna blow y'all out for homecoming.
You know what I really think it is. Coach Prime is bringing attention to the swag.
Yeah,
man. Listen, that man want Dion and them for homecoming next year. I wish they. All right, that's what you want. That's what we're gonna give y'all, and we're gonna blow y'all stupid ass out.
You know what I'm saying? Dion bringing that attention to the swag. You know what I'm saying?
He is bringing attention, just like that attention for the game. For the game next week. Well, is it next week? The game that they changed, that they moved to the NFL stadium.
No.
Yeah, so they playing what? Bethune-Cookman? I think that's what they playing, some shit like that. Yeah, but so they moved the game from wherever it was originally playing. They moved it to Jacksonville. Right. You know what I'm saying? I guess because the alumni, they have big alumni, whatever. And Prime is like, the game don't need to be moved to a big stadium like that. Why is the game, at a big stadium like that? I mean, I don't get it. Like,
all I know is, he bringing attention to the swag. And obviously obviously the kids that's playing for him, going to Jackson State, they're having fun
and winning.
They're having fun, they're winning, and they're learning life lessons also.
Yeah.
The thing about the stuff too, if for all them players that was cursing that man out when he was passing and all that shit like that, if they some seniors and they saying that, they stupid as fuck, because that they don't know. See that video clip that can ruin their NFL chances just off of the strength of them being where they at. Like you can't be acting like that. And the platform is just being given to you now. Like you actually have a chance now to make the draft if you decent enough to get past the combine.
None of those players were seen in the, none of the players were seen.
And if them people can find Bin Laden and people can see who was saying what, boy, the technology is crazy. If it only take one. They only need one. If they can hit that and they can zoom in on some lips and digitize that shit to where they can actually get close up to see who said what, it only take one person for. They don't want all of them. It just take one. You know what I'm saying? That's only take one. And once that report get out, you know how it's gonna go. That man can run a full 1 in the 40. And yeah, as you can remember, he was one of the players that was actually cursing out Coach Prime and da 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 da. Like they gonna put that out there. And people want that on the story. They want that during the combine. That's what they dish out people. You know what I'm saying? They dish people dirty laundry out during that time to put more burdens on you. But you don't set yourself up for failure. Like that's a setup for failure.
Yeah, and you know all that did was just give Coach Prime some ammo to act the fool, and you know that's just they just giving him more ammo to promote Jackson State, and you know like he said in the interview, bro, like all these videos that they do, you know what I'm saying, showing his pre-game speech, the post-game speech, you know what I'm saying, them out there doing what they do, that's his way of recruiting. You know what I'm saying? That's his recruiting, what he is doing. You know what I'm saying? So him coming out with the who is swag, I am swag, and then with the video, you know what I'm saying, playing the music that somebody else, you know, playing the you know, the music that somebody made with the words that he said in his press conference. That's his recruiting strategy right there. Yeah. So, and you know, that's about it for us tonight. But I know one thing: we got a couple of weeks till that bet me and E got coming up in a couple of games.
What's that?
I forgot.
Careful on Acadiana.
Oh yeah, man, that's right there. I thought it was one I really forgot about. Yeah,
I gotta make a bet with my daughter because she thinks she all that. At that one time, I'm gonna tell her I might go to the game. I know she going to the game. What a game at?
At Acadiana.
Oh yeah, I might attend that one with her. She might not be watching the game, but I'm gonna make sure she know what it is.
I think it's supposed to be at Acadiana.
Yeah, I'm telling you that now.
That's Karen Crow's last game. Acadiana.
Last game of the season, man.
Yeah, for Karen Crow, because Karen Crow only played 9 games this season. So,
But shit, what's up with these shout outs?
Y'all got.
Well, dig, y'all know how I come, man. The new above the earth hoodies are in. They in, man. Like I said, we got the light pink and the white. We got the hot pink and the black. We got the orange and black. We got the gray and blue, the Georgetown colors, you know. And we got that white and red. White and red, man. So y'all get at us ASAP before all these colors are gone. Hoodie season, man. Also, shout out to Dignified Administration, man. You know, we always talk about it, and the women in sports. Y'all check them out. Follow them on Instagram. They got on Messy Monday and Sexy Tuesday. So y'all check those segments out and learn a little something, man. I'm in LA this weekend. You know, got 2 comedy shows in LA. So if you see this and you in LA this weekend, hit me up, get some tickets, pull up on us, man. You know, from the boot to LA. Yeah, California love. You know, but that's all I got, man.
First off, shout out to Trini Treats. Follow on Instagram, Trini_Treats with a Z. Shout out to CB3, basketball young phenom. The season about to start hitting him with that training. He rushed it. I'll be out there, I'll be whooping him. I'll be shooting from damn near the mailbox for him, making him mad, but he gonna get it together. Shout out to Big Do. I'm gonna try to slide him in. Huh?
So you know you be bricking.
Oh man, you already know. You seen the video. I ain't see a video from you yet. Shout out. I'm like Coach Prime. I am swag. Shout out to Too Much Cycling, bringing you the best bikes in the world. Light show action, you feel me? Dollars Lemonade, they back in action. They got some pop-up shops that's popping up. So you go to Dollars Lemonade on Facebook, check them out. Give you if you got something that you want to jump in, get a table, venue area, or something like that. Be a vendor. Go ahead and holler at them. They got all the information on their page. Shout out to Zemanade for all that exotic fruit. You know what I'm saying? They got fruit that they ain't even make it. They crossbreeding fruit. They man. I'm even gonna tell you. They got fruit that they ain't even got in the dictionary. It's exotic. And last but not least, man, just shout out to all the coaches out there, like I always do for the season. That's supporting the youth, showing them the right way how to play whatever sport that they in, and actually being like a second father figure to these kids so they can grow up and be able to take direction and be bosses and being able to take criticism and things like that and make themselves better. They inner thought, what I call it, pretty much. But that's all I got.
Yeah. As always, man, shout out the whole FOH brand. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to FOH Film Production this weekend. Filming a new movie this weekend out there at ATL. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to all the actors that's gonna be in that film. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, stream us on Spotify, I think iHeartRadio. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube. I'm saying, hey, boy, Benoit, Conflict of Sports.
Baker, Conflict of Sports.
Sent the boot is Eazyana.
And 3-point contest with me and Baker coming soon.
Oh man, you might as well do layups. You know you can't shoot no threes.